Hey guys, it's Daniel here, and welcome back to a new video. And this is one of my October dual comms, and I have an important guest with me today, and I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on, guys? It's Snooze 603, and Danny himself asked me if I want to do dual comm, and I was like, well, hell yeah, why not? I'm always about trying to help out the community, and he's been a long time subscriber with us, so it's the least I can do to repay the favor.
Thank you very much. And yes, I've been a long-term subscriber, something like 300 subs, and now they're on 29,000. So if you do get a moment after this video, or during the video, in fact, hop over to their channel. Please check them out. I know it probably won't do a lot, but oh well, it's there. Now, today we're going to be talking about how YouTube's affected, like, YouTubers' lives. Like, I know you with being on 29,000 subscribers, I'd imagine with all that YouTube money, it can affect you quite a lot, and I don't know if you have anything to say about that.
Well, when it comes down to it, it really doesn't affect you as much as some people would probably assume. The most important thing to remember, for anyone that's curious about how the whole YouTube money thing works out, subscriber count at the end of the day doesn't really mean anything. It all comes down to views because everything you get paid depends on views. And like a lot can be said for that. You look at someone, there's two great examples that come about when it comes to talking about this. One is Level Cap and the other is Muzzafuzza. Level Cap only has about 130,000 subs, which is a lot. I don't think he's quite up there with like the Woody's Gamer Tag, or even though I don't like him, the White Boy 7th Street. You know, those guys have the 1 million mark. But he pulls in a huge chunk of views per subscriber. There's always a ratio that you got to go by. If you're pulling in 25% views to subscribers, that's actually pretty good. But you got someone like Muzzafuzza, he's got 450,000 subscribers, and I think he's only averaging maybe 10,000 views a video. It's really, really low.
Yeah, in a way, it's like Woody's gamer tag, because I think Woody's gamer tag's gone downhill quite a lot, but mostly because of all of YouTube, in a way. Because like he's got something like 300,000, I don't know, something like that. And
Woody's gamer tag is almost at 1 million now. He's at 900 plus.
yeah,
Like,
blimey,
yeah,
what only we can dream of.
right.
But
So well, I say to get back to like the main point, to put it in perspective, like our views, what we're making, it's really not a lot. So at this point, nothing much has changed from the day we started. I guess the only difference is instead of just completely slacking off, we just make a very strong point to always put out videos for you guys because there is a little bit of money there. Nothing compared to what I make at my normal job. So it's not like it's like I need to put in time, but there is without a doubt, and you can't lie about it, there's an added incentive to make sure that we put out the best quality we can on a consistent basis for you guys.
yeah, and I know for me, although I'm not up there, but I always try and put the best things out just for a personal sense of achievement, and just
Exactly.
yeah, because I know if I put out a video that I myself am not pleased with, then I feel like I've just A, wasted time, and like B, I'm not giving people what they want. Like
Exactly.
they've subscribed for good quality stuff. Where is it in a way?
Yep, I definitely agree with you. You feel like sometimes when we put out a video, when we make a mistake on it, like I feel bad. I'm like, oh, there's a mistake on this video.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
feel
I'm like
bad
that.
that I gave you guys something that's not that good because there's one little mistake, and we're human. It happens, but I never feel good about that. Like I've given you guys a subpar product that's not good enough because it doesn't meet my standards.
Yeah. I mean, you see, I mean, one thing that whenever I use Sony Vegas, it may sound weird, but one thing I've always done is turned off video interlacing, like disable the resampling, whatever it is. Because I learned that from someone a while ago. And yeah, you look at some of these rather large YouTubers, and you can tell blatantly that they haven't, just from like if you stop the video at a random place and you can see like a ghost image.
Right,
And I just think it takes less than 2 seconds to turn it off.
right,
Don't
right.
you owe it
Click,
to them?
disable.
Yeah, literally right click, switches, disable resample. And it's like you owe this to them just to take 2 seconds out of your day just to do that. I
Right.
mean, I may be a bit harsh on them there to say that they do put out like 2, 3 videos a day, but still up there.
No, I hear you, man. I really do. I agree with you. Like that thing is always kind of bothered me. You get some of these really big YouTube channels, and they'll do that. They'll just really cut corners. And I'm not going to drop names because that's not my style. but there's one guy that comes to mind who's just in it all. Like the YouTube scene has greatly affected his channel and his life and just how he operates everything. And he doesn't care. It just seems like he doesn't care about gaming anymore. He just needs that paycheck because now this is a way of life for him. This is how he makes his money to survive and support his family.
Yeah, and I
And
think that's something you need to take into an account because with the Woody's Game Attack, they've like quit their day jobs in a way, in just to make the videos, and they're hoping on these views just to keep living in a way. I
right.
mean, Woody's Game Attack, he's now, I think the subject he's going on to, he's just doing it for the views. He's not doing it to entertain people anymore as such. And I feel that's sad because at one point I really enjoyed his content, but now it's just gone downhill.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Woody's gamer tag, I agree with you. I don't really enjoy his content anymore because back in the day when he was just doing this on the side, it was all about gaming related stuff. And yeah, he snuck in like the Mail Mondays and like off gaming topics, which was fine. But now he's gone full time. I will say that the quality of his videos has remained the same. Some people might not think it's high. Others think that it is incredibly good. But credit to him for at least staying consistent with the quality of content he's giving you. But he's successfully transitioned his channel into something that me personally, I'm not a huge fan of. I actually unsubscribed and then resubscribed like a couple months later because I realized that he wasn't talking about things that I enjoyed to listen to on a daily basis, but at least a couple of days a week, right? At least a couple of days a week, he was doing things, talking about things that I was like, okay, I'm interested to listen to this too. So that was enough for me to say, you know what, I'll subscribe. Because even if it's just one day a week, he's talking about something I'm interested in, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, but I mean, then you come down to like how he gets people to pay him to do dual commentaries with him. Like this were a few months ago now, but he made someone pay some like $15,000 to do a dual commentary with him, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I don't know how much truth there is to that whole thing because I've heard varying numbers on how much people paid to get a shout out or a dual call from him. So it's kind of it's a very touchy subject in the sense of there's not that much truth floating around out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with YouTube. Everyone has their own opinion, and with every story told, it gets twisted and warped to everyone else that listens to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I know a couple of those myself. Oh, God. But, I mean, in a term of, like, helping people out and subscribing to them, if I see someone's, like, related video that I might like, I just click on them. If I like it, I will subscribe. I mean, I don't, like, look through all the rest of their videos. I just focus on the one that's there. I mean, I try to help out as many people as possible. I'm subscribed to something like 250 people, which on YouTube is pretty much insane. But if there's a little guy there, I'll always try and help him out. In terms of like views, I mean, like I remember like 6 months ago or so, I used to go on to like Minecraft Let's Plays Part 1s, and then just comment saying, "This is good. You could perhaps do this a little bit better, but I really like your video as a whole, so I've subscribed." And I got the amount of good feedback I got from that was absolutely outstanding. I think I stopped it just as I was going into my exam period. So it was sort of it also helped my channel grow though, because like they checked out my channel to see how if I was following my own advice, but I don't know.
Well, you know what it comes down to, I think, is the fact that you offered constructive criticism, and this is something that I've always been parroting on my video, and what you're doing is right. Like, you come across a channel, and you're like, okay, this is pretty good, but I've noticed something that maybe they could better their channel by doing, and you've given them that constructive criticism, and they've, most people will take that, and they'll say, oh my god, okay, that's phenomenal, thank you for helping me out with this, and they'll go forward with it.
Yeah.
And it just creates a good positive interaction between you and these other people, and they'll likewise return the favor. Like, you know what, this guy was a nice guy. I'll check out his channel. And a lot of the times, people's channels that don't grow is just because they don't get their name out there. So just by you making that comment, him coming over, he's like, oh wow, I actually like his content.
Yeah. And like and if you like it likes one of your videos, it'll appear on all of his subscribers' newsfeed sort of things. So it just carries on exposing you.
Right. So yeah, I hear you there with going through other channels and seeing something and offering up the feedback, because I do that a lot. I kind of got bored with the people I was subscribed to for a little bit, and I was just like, you know what, I need a little break. I'm gonna go through and try and find some more channels, and I found like a half dozen or so other small channels. I was like, wow, this guy's really good, but I could see some room for improvement. So I'll send him a quick little message, be like, hey man, enjoyed the channel, I subscribed, but just my 2 cents. I really think this could help improve your channel.
And I
And
know for a fact a couple of times you've done that on one of mine. Like I've asked you for feedback and you've been like, this was really good, but I think you could perhaps not speed up the video, I think was one of them, or turn down your microphone, I think was another as well. So I know I've definitely benefited from you helping me, so yeah.
that's good to hear. That's what I like doing, because when we started out the channel, there was a lot we didn't know, and we, not I guess you could say there's like a certain YouTube etiquette, if you will, but at the same token, it's like it's not like we're a bunch of celebrities here that we can't talk to the nobodies of the internet world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this
Like,
is what they forget. This is what
right,
the big ones forget.
we should be helping each other. So I'd sent out a couple of messages to like Sam 5000, who recently shut down his channel because he's going to school. A couple of people, I'm like, hey, listen, we're just getting started. Can you give me some feedback? And they're like, nah, man, sorry, I can't do that. Like really? You can't take the time to give me ideas, your opinions and thoughts about how we can make our channel better? And that bothered me, because I was like, why do people think there's so much above and beyond others that they can't offer? Granted, you cannot help everyone. I understand that. If you're getting like 100 messages a day, then 100% understand you cannot get to everyone. But if it's a message that, like, here and there, why can't you take the time to offer up your constructive criticism to help someone else get better, or just whatever it is, whatever question they ask for a favor, aside from like a flat out give me a shout out, like
Yeah.
you know
And I've got a fair few of them. Literally just says, "Come on, I've subbed to you now. Give me a shout out."
right. And you know what,
Sent a lovely worded message back to them, I can assure you.
oh yeah, well, I the give me a shout out thing is the only thing that bothers me, for two reasons. One, if I were to give one person a shout out, I have to give everyone a shout out. And the downside to that is, now this is no longer our channel. This is everyone else's channel. This is a community channel where we're doing nothing but giving shout outs to everyone. So you have to avoid that entrapment. And the other thing is, it's the mentality behind it. There's two different ways to ask for help. There's, hey, listen, I've started a channel. I'm new to this. Is there any way you can offer some, give me some feedback? Tell me what I'm doing maybe wrong, what I could be doing to get better. And then there's, give me a shout out. I always 100% respect the first one. The please tell me or give me feedback on how I can make my channel, because that tells me that's someone that actually really enjoys this. It's something they want to do. It's something they want to be really good at. So by all means, I will respond to every single one of those messages. People that flat out just say give me a shout out, I look at that as they don't give a shit about what they're doing. They just want the money. Just help me get bigger so I can make money off this. And
Yeah,
I don't
that's
respect that
what
mentality.
YouTube's turning into. People just starting it to make money,
Yep.
and it's just wrong. And we need more people like us who
Yeah, I agree.
who are just in it for entertainment, to enjoy themselves, and to help entertain other people. And that's what it's missing at the moment. It's just full of money whores and like whores and ex-Jawsers and white boys and Woody's gamer tags.
Right.
So
You can always easily tell, though, when you come across a good channel that is in it because they enjoy doing it versus someone that's
yeah.
in it just because they want to make money. The level of the quality of the video you're watching greatly differs from one to the next.
Yes, exactly. That's a massive point, and I think we are gonna have to leave that there. But I again would just want to say, please go check out SHuSTYBANG or Sean's channel. Well, Sean and Chris, should I say? They did put out some amazing videos. I was recently in one of their Borderlands 2 weapon showcases, and don't know if Sean has anything left to say.
Nope, other than any of you guys that are subscribed to Danny, you're smart. He has a very good channel. He's very underrated. And anyone that's watching this for the first time, subscribe if you like his stuff, because, like I said, he's got a great channel.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you later, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye bye for now.